Hey folks, Dave, the not so evil Viking 13 here. Welcome back to the American Republic, my Empire Total War American Let's Play. Our new year is the winter of 1819, and for now the American flag still flies over the former Spanish colonies here in North America. We did actually end our war with the Spanish last turn, and we made peace. Now, I know that a lot of you guys commented about the new territories that I've captured from Spain. I know that you guys kind of want me to keep them, but it doesn't really fit with the theme of this campaign. I'm not trying to create an American empire, but if you look at the map right here, I kind of have. So, over the next few years, I'm going to look at actually reducing my territory holdings here in the south. If you guys have ideas for what kind of political gains I can make with those, definitely drop those in the comments. As far as Mexico goes, I'm hoping that next turn they're going to rebel, and I will just let them take the capital and become independent. We have some new construction, a dry dock, and a few other buildings there. I do want to actually build a good naval port to make up for the one that we're about to lose in Mexico. Yeah, they have a steam dry dock here in Mexico. I want one of those. We do have a normal dry dock now down here in Pensacola, so we can build up to second rates now. That's not bad. And here are our armies prepping to go over to conquer the Dutch in revenge for their several invasions of the USA. How is our fleet looking? Not bad.
Fleet ready.
I believe we had one more army to evacuate, maybe? Yep, one more army. But I might actually leave him there in Guatemala just to maintain order. Let's see, who is this?
At the ready.
Oh, it's General Green. Okay, actually, he needs to come along to Amsterdam and be part of that invasion. That's why I was moving him. Build a palatial estate there for the farms. Did I ever find the Constitution last turn? There she is, with Admiral Wedgwood down here in the south. I think we're pretty close to set for that rebellion in Mexico. Let's make sure that we have troops here in Texas in case things go south with our Mexican-American relations. I don't want to free them from Spain and my rule just to have them get all angry at us. I want to actually trade with them and turn them into a southern ally. Let's bring Admiral Mark Holliday back here to the Carolinas. He'll be one of our navies going over, I think.
Awaiting further orders.
Let's add some of these new ships.
Orders.
We have a sloop and 2 third rates.
Make ready.
That should help. Let's build another third rate, another second rate, and a fourth rate. And down here a second rate, a third rate, and a 4th rate as well. Build up our navy and try and compete on a global scale now that our situation over here is kind of stable. Speaking of making things stable, let's pull all of our troops back. We're not going to invade Upper Canada, as I talked about in the last episode, because I know we could do it, but it doesn't fit the role-play style of the campaign. So let's march General Newcomen back to the Algonquin territory and fortify that again. And actually, let's send maybe General Townsend instead. And we'll have... Who's more experienced here? Before we make a decision, let's look. General Townsend has some better troops, but General Newcomen has the more experienced army, so we'll leave them on the frontier. And we'll put General Townsend back in Pennsylvania to guard the capital. Can we upgrade our naval college yet? No, not quite. I think it's actually... Oh, it's all the way upgraded. Okay. Instead, let's build our House of Representatives for our American Republic. Only 1,000 gold left. I think one more turn and we'll be all set to sail for Europe.
Yes, sir.
Heading out will be General Albertson,
Sir.
General Armstrong, and of course General Nathaniel Greene, one of our longest standing armies from this campaign. How old is he now? 77. Okay, 1,000 gold to wrap things up.
Sir.
I think what I'm going to do with General Davies here is pull him down to Guatemala to maintain order while Mexico rebels. I'll need just one ship for that. Let's send the Adamant to guard our transportation fleet in the next turn. 1,000 gold. Let's recruit a unit of line infantry down here in Louisiana. How is trade with Spain going? Quite well, actually. Do we have any more trade options? Oh, we do, actually. Some of those new ports possibly in Mexico that we're about to lose. No one is very happy with our territorial expansion. What a weird list of requests right there. Persia? Trade, maybe? Oh, they got angry. Well, our internal economy is more than strong enough to support us. I'm not too worried about that. Let's see, we have some unrest in the Carolinas. Oh, not really. Just it's from the university is what it is. A little bit of clamor for reform. To help with that, I'm going to move 2 of our troops, cavalry and line infantry, back onto the capital.
Mark.
There we go. Can we actually lower taxes even further? We could. I'm gonna do that for a few turns and let things grow a bit. That should help boost our economy. Okay. Yeah. Just for one turn, we'll lower taxes. Going back to our ministers here, Does anybody need to be fired? We've got a bunch of really average ministers. Well, I guess I'll check on our research. Where are we? Improved coppering. Oh, that's in Mexico. Research is continuing at all 4 of our primary universities. Do we have any more agents to send up there to help? Gentleman is there. In our college, in our college, in our college. Why do we have a gentleman in the far south here? That's random. Alright, yep. Everyone but him. They're all in schools and universities already. So we'll end our turn right here. Here we are in the summer of 1820, and Mexico is in rebellion with a tiny, tiny army. Yeah. It also looks like our new ships are complete at the new harbor, including 2 steamships, the St. Louis and the Myrmidon. The heavy first rate should not be named Aurora, though. We're going to call her the Liberation because she came from the harbor in Mexico, which we liberated from Spain. I'm not sure if this rebel army can actually take the capital, though. It's a weak army, and we do get, I believe, garrisoned troops. I guess I'll just surrender to them once they attack. Alright. Let's gather this navy up here to get ready to go to Europe. General Green.
Forward for crown and country.
Load up.
Forward, march.
Okay, General Green is good to go with Admiral Wedgwood. And let's get Admiral Jenner up here as well. This is going to be quite the undertaking. I've got to say, our Navy is looking pretty impressive these days.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
We have 3 admirals already? I think we do.
Ready.
Yeah.
Aye, sir. Where to, Captain?
Let's add a steamship to
Aye, sir.
Admiral Wedgwood,
Ship shape
then a
and Bristol
first
fashion,
rate,
Captain.
and a steamship to Admiral
aye, sir.
Holiday.
Fleet ready.
Definitely
Ready.
a decent setup right there.
Orders. Ships orders received.
Alright,
Make ready.
General Albertson,
Men
load up.
forward. Forward. March.
Join
On our way,
our
Captain.
gathering of the fleet off the coast.
Ship shape and Bristol fashion, Captain.
Admiral Jenner
On our way, Captain.
and General Armstrong.
Troops forward. sir.
Alright.
Set sail.
That is not bad at all. Now, the only country that we're still at war with is, yep, the Dutch. I'm going to just assume that our 3 armies and 3 navies here will be enough to defeat them.
Orders.
Let's head out towards Europe. I do want to keep this fleet pretty close together. This could get very interesting. Amsterdam, here we come. You know, I might offer Amsterdam as a consolation prize to France. That might help them actually attack Austria and retake Paris. That could get very interesting. How are our relations with Austria? Friendly. So I don't see us declaring war on them, but who says we can't help the French out just a bit? Speaking of helping out the French, I think it's time to offer them a territory. Perhaps Guatemala? Because the British are attacking them here in the Wayward Islands. So let's actually raise our taxes back up a bit. There we are. Pennsylvania, you guys can just deal with it. There we go. We'll build an engineer school. That should allow us to build all kinds of fun new things and open up new research as well. Alright. Going back down here to Guatemala, let's offer that to France. We might actually be able to trade it for a territory. Let's see. Why am I trying to negotiate with myself? Alright now. France. They are still hostile. Territorial expansion, alliance with enemy nation. Offer region Guatemala. In exchange for quicklime, maybe? And lime juice and sauerkraut. Let's do shrapnel shot too. They're not interested, so let's try just one of those technologies. Guatemala. Technology. Quicklime. Okay, still not interested. What we'll do then is I'm just going to give it to them. Alright. That should help France hold on just a bit, and that should help them maintain their own colony over here. And look, the people are actually quite happy with that change. And I will disband this militia. Income for next turn after raising our taxes is still 20,000. Let's recruit something down here in Panama. Provincial cavalry. I like that. Oh, that is actually quite an impressive list of construction for the last turn. What else do we have here? Oh, I just recruited that militia in Guatemala that I just disbanded. Whoops. Oh well. Trait gained +1 zeal for one of our preachers.
Yes, as you desire. I can go no further.
Alright, he's still working on the population of Panama. And I will maintain US control of Panama for now. It's about 1,500 income and some trade. The real cash cow, though, is our kind of territory / colony of New Granada down here. That was a huge loss for Spain. 4,700 income per turn. Alright, what else can we do this turn? I'm not seeing a whole lot of options with only 500 gold left.
Ready and waiting.
Ah yes, Carl Davies needs to go down to Panama to keep things fortified down there in the south.
Sir.
We'll just dock you right next to the capital.
Awaiting further orders. Make ready. Mark.
Panama is secure. I'm going to keep our 5th rate adamant down here in the south. And I do need to build some more ships to actually send south. I think these 3 right here will guard the Gulf of Mexico for us. Okay. Now we see if the Mexican rebels can actually declare independence and take control of their own country. Let's end our turn here. It is the winter of 1820, and the Mexican rebels have actually done it. They have declared independence and established the new nation of Mexico. How are the relations that we have here? We are at war. Let's request peace. Offer protection, and let's just see if this works. 22,000 gold. Of course, they're not interested. So let's just request peace and a trade agreement, and then offer them 15,000 gold. There we go. And now Mexico is friendly. And we are trading with them, I believe. Yep, 1,800 value of trade per turn. Not sure why Spain still has an army out here in the wilderness. That's annoying. Wish they would march that somewhere. Let's actually offer Mexico an additional gift of 1,500 just for goodwill. We have some cash to spare after all. And let's see what else is going on. New town emerges in Michigan. Our nation continues to grow. We'll build a craft workshop. One of our preachers has a -2 zeal trait. Everyone else seems to be doing well. Benjamin Thompson has a capering loon trait. -1 research points for military technologies. Nation destroyed, Afghanistan. A new nation arises, Mexico. Alright. So who captured Afghanistan? Persia. Persia. Is Persia actually a nation? Oh yeah, they are. I'm not quite sure who captured Afghanistan. We still do have options for trade, but everybody's just kind of unfriendly. Let's offer them 4,000 to trade with Venice, maybe? I'm not going to give you guys Maine. It's ridiculous. Plenty of construction. New governor's residence, new fishing fleets, new mines, new universities. There we go. 2 classical universities. That should really boost our research. 1 in Harrisburg and 1 in Raleigh. Awesome. And more new recruitment. Let's get an admiral on one of those ships. The Aurora again? Let's call it the Southerner. Recruit our admiral, Admiral Hardage, something like that. And let's station them in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh wow, France is now getting 3,400 from Guatemala. That should work well for them. They somehow managed to beat that British army over here in the Windward Islands too. Not bad. Let's keep on trucking towards Europe. What's our strongest fleet? Admiral Jenner, you go first. To Europe with you. Admiral Mark Holliday next. To Europe. And finally Admiral Wedgwood. To Europe. The Dutch are about to have their world rocked. We've got US Marines and a massive fleet on the way. And more ships here in the south. Alright. Let's put this fleet down here in the far south, near our Caribbean colonies. That way we have a protective fleet in basically all regions. How is our prestige looking? Oh yeah, we are getting up there now. We're now passing Russia, France, and we're rapidly approaching the Martha Confederacy, and the Dutch, and the Ottoman Empire. Spain has now fallen to 3rd. Their empire is crumbling, and I think they might have a rebellion happening right now. I thought I saw them fighting other Spanish flagged units here in their home territory, so they may have a rebellion in progress. We do only have 2,200 gold left. Let's refortify Pennsylvania. We're definitely not going to fight the British. We are now allied with them, of course. Let's keep it that way.
Forward, march.
2,200. Here we go. We'll build a theater and nothing else. Let's just end the turn right there.
Can I be of service?
In the summer of 1821, we have completed the technology of machine tools. Military Governor's Encampment in New Mexico. Let's upgrade that to a barracks immediately. All of our fleets have arrived in Europe. American flags flying. Let's get right to the Dutch. We might actually be able to invade all on this one turn.
Ready and waiting.
Path blocked by a Naples and Sicily fleet. And one of our preachers gained some zeal there. There's not a whole lot going on back here in North America, so let's just focus on our fleets for now.
Still shipshape.
I believe their port is blockaded by Naples and Sicily, I think? No, by Prussia.
Ship's orders.
Are they at war with Prussia? They are in fact at war with Prussia.
Make ready.
Well then,
Set sail.
let's take a look at all their territory. They have 4 armies, but... oh yeah, that's actually 4 full-strength armies right there. Grenadiers, Holland Guards, Swiss infantry, man. Riflemen. That's a pretty powerful force, so
Shipshape and Bristol fashion.
we're going to land in the east and take it slowly.
Foraging supply.
They may come to
Orders,
us.
Captain. Set sail. Jump to it. Look lively. Halt. Ready for action. Ship sail on water, my lord. Ready and waiting.
And there we have it.
Yes,
3
sir.
American armies in
At the
Europe
ready.
landing
Sir.
in Holland,
Your orders.
in the Netherlands. All of their infantry are crazy elite and experienced. I really hope they come after us, because we might have to retreat if we don't play this carefully. Alright. Well, we can't attack this turn, but like I said, we'll wait for them to come to us. North America. Plenty of money going on. Let's check out our roads first. New Mexico, infrastructure. Cobbled roads. Texas, let's do metalled roads. Louisiana, metalled roads. Cherokee Territory already has them. Florida, metalled roads. And we'll do the Carolinas. I want to get some better movement going on for these larger territories. That should also help our trade. Speaking of trade, yes, Mexico's relations are still good. Trade is still good. What is this second Mexican army doing? I thought I saw them actually attack their own capital.
Taking cover.
Mexican rebels at war. Are they fighting themselves already?
Yes, sir.
The whole country is just on fire.
Friend. Seeing, but unseen.
Huh. Not really sure what's going on there. In Texas, let's build a military governor's encampment. And I might actually destroy the one here in Louisiana and build a governor's palace instead. Let's do that. And we'll check on our research. Things are definitely moving now with all these classical universities. We need to build a modern university next. Possibly one here in Boston first? Maybe Philadelphia first. Yeah. We'll do Philadelphia. Modern university. Do we have the rights of man researched? We do. Okay. Let's keep that in mind for next turn and get that modern university going, but end our turn here for now. As I start to wind things down for this episode, we are here in the winter of 1821, and things back home are definitely quiet. Let's upgrade a couple of our plantations and craft workshops. Really though, not a lot going on at all. Oops. Did not mean to cancel that. There we go. Let's cancel that construction of the Weavers College and get our governor's buildings going instead. So the Dutch don't seem to be taking the bait, but a bunch of their troops have moved off. So let's move in with who?
Make ready. Your humble servant.
It has to be General Green with the Continental Marines. It just has to be.
Sir. Forward. Make
March.
ready.
Let's make sure that we're all in range.
Make ready.
I'm not going to burn down any buildings because I'd like to trade this area back to France.
Your humble servant. We shall win.
Okay, they have 2 armies within range. We have 3. This is going to be just absolute butchery. In the dead of winter, our invasion of the Netherlands begins. I am going to play this carefully. I want to Make sure that we guard our flanks and use our artillery wisely. Let's put our mortars in the center with carcass shot. Yes. Howitzers next to them. Carcass shot. I don't like actually how far left their deployment area is, so let's actually shift just a bit. Get some of our best infantry here in the very center. Some riflemen right here. Let's do them up front. What else do we have here? Puckle guns right up front. Followed by Continental Marines and line infantry. Then Grenadiers. Then our artillery and Marines on the flank in square formation. I want to get one more unit over there actually. Let's do line infantry. That leaves us with long riflemen and Continental Marines. Long riflemen right here. Then Republican Guard, then Marines on the flank in square formation. Let's leave our general here in the back, quite a bit. Philadelphia Light Horse, and Regiment of Horse on the far right. Sheldon's Light Dragoons on the very left. Is the artillery good to go? Check, check, check. Alright, Dutch. America remembers. Oh, our puckle guns are actually within range. All units target their artillery. Whoa. No hits yet, but they're falling back. Everyone just hold the line. And the charge breaks off. Let's advance just a bit. Make sure that we take the hill. Let's actually have our howitzer target with round shots. Let's not advance too far because we have the advantage with all of our artillery. If it could hit something possibly, that would be great. Whoa, mortars right in their ranks. And here come the long riflemen. Get them, boys, get them. Right off of the American frontier right there. That charge is not going to make it at all. Yep. Their general is actually out in the open right here. Get him, get him, get him. We caught their general out in the open. And there's their second army approaching, but they're going to be worn out by the time they get up here. We have charged our center infantry. Fire! Nice hits finally. They're getting brave all of a sudden. That's a lot of horse out there. Let's play this very, very carefully. I'm going to bring this regiment of horse back to help shore up the center of my lines. And they are dropping artillery finally. Where is that mortar? I don't see it actually. There you are. Howitzer. Let's move these long riflemen back here to the center. Whoa. I believe that's carcass shot. They're definitely using that artillery now. Mortars target the howitzers. Everything target the howitzers. Let's kill this horse artillery with the Philadelphia Light while we're up here. As for these lines, let's spread them out. There we go, some minor hits on the mortar battery, but not a lot. Dragoons push up. Actually, all lines push up right here. Oh, Dragoons are getting hit. Fall back, guys, fall back. Marines get in square formation. Get ready to reinforce. Horse push up. Huckle guns support. A close call for the Philadelphia Light. And here comes the advance. Line up, you fools, line up. I'm going to pull the Philadelphia Light back to support our center rank. Sheldon's Light Dragoons are tearing it up back here. I want to push my puckle guns up as well. But first, Sheldon's Light Dragoons are going to sneak right past the Dutch forces, hopefully. Nope, not quite. And get this artillery back here. Come on, hit them now. We'll push our cavalry in from two directions and focus on this stupid howitzer. That should throw the Dutch lines into confusion. Let's hit this stupid horse in the back from two directions. Move our 12-pounder artillery up. And we have killed their second general. But the Dutch have some serious units of horse coming in to reinforce. Jaegers, I think is how you say that. Oh no, that's not horse. It's like light infantry. Sheldon's light dragoons hit them. All units advance. Our center line is holding, but with pretty severe losses. Puckle guns set up and open fire. The right flank is completely crumbling right now, with artillery just raining down from the heavens. Definitely a full rout here in their rear. Where are the grenadiers? I don't see them actually. We'll send that horse after the Holland Guard. Send our general slowly after the 4th Regiment of Foot Guard. Everybody push, push, push. Whoa there, artillery. Friendly fire. Right into our own line. Nice work, guys. Let's have our horse hit them from behind. Line infantry march behind to reinforce. Mortars hold fire. Howitzers focus on these guys left here in the center. Definitely a bloodbath, but I think we're going to win this one. This is a battle of the elite versus the elite. No slouches in these armies. (22nd Regiment of Foot Scots going after them. Republican Guard bayonet charge, the Blue Guard. Let's bayonet charge the center here. Line infantry bayonet charge. And they are now in full retreat. Puckle guns hold fire. Let's run them down a bit, and then check out the stats from this very hard-fought victory. We deployed 8,000 troops, but only used about 3,000 of them in that battle. We lost 900, but killed 2,300 of their 2,800. Republican Guard with 226 kills and 2 rank ups. Regiment of Horse at 165. Marion's Rangers in the center of that bloodbath, getting 185 kills. General's Bodyguard 76. And none of our reinforcements actually fought a whole lot.
Troops, forward.
So that completes our victory there on the plains northeast of Amsterdam, but I have a feeling...
Where to, Captain? Yes, Captain.
Yep, they still have a lot of troops left here at the port.
Yes,
So I'm going to go back to North America and cancel one of these large bits of construction. Get some cash back.
ready and awaiting order.
And I got to keep my car. Definitely replenish this army.
Sir.
Replenish
Ready.
everybody
Waiting.
involved, and
Sir.
let's fall back and just bide our time until next turn.
Sir. Your orders?
You know what?
Make ready
Let's
for
burn
battle.
down the farms.
Forward. Any further orders?
Humble
March.
servant.
Men,
Make them
Forward.
hurt. Whew, okay.
Aye, sir.
I'm actually a bit exhausted after that battle. That was intense. I'm gonna call it here for this episode. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you guys next time.